WWE clearing some cap space over the past week. We had 3 WWE superstars getting released. We had Tegan Knox, Indy Hartwell, and bum ass. I don't know. He's not bum ass anymore. Baron Corbin as well. So Tegan Knox, Indy Hartwell, Baron Corbin. These 3 caught me off guard. Well, anytime they doing like the cuts and everything, it comes from out of nowhere. It's not like a set time to where we get these releases or anything. So anytime they come out of nowhere, it catches us off guard. But and the 3 releases make sense. You know what I'm saying? The 3 superstars wasn't getting time like that. I think Indy was just being paired up with Candice LeRae. She was getting some television time, but not deep into a story or anything like that.
Yeah, she wasn't getting no heavy burn.
Yeah. Does any of the 3 surprise you, or how did you guys feel about these 3 getting released?
It doesn't surprise me. I really forgot about Tegan Knox. Indy Hartwell, like you said, she wasn't really doing nothing significant anyways. Baron Corbin surprised me a little bit because, it's Corbin. You kind of think he's one of them guys, you know what I'm saying? You're going to keep him around kind of like an Apollo or a Dolph Ziggler or somebody. You're going to keep him around just to do something, you know what I'm saying? But they got rid of him. And I actually thought he was doing well since he came back up from NXT back to the main roster. I thought he was actually wrestling pretty well, so that kind of did catch me off guard. But GG's. You know what I'm saying? I hope he finds. I really don't know what he wants to do. If he still wants to wrestle, or to me, that nigga should make barbecue content. If you ask me.
Yeah.
But whatever he decides to do, man, I hope the best for him. Because I really did like Baron. We should see if we could get him on the show now that he's available.
I would like that. That would be a good guess.
Word.
But only if he's cooking while he's on the show.
That's wild.
I want that nigga to grill a ribeye.
Yeah, like, let's see if he's really about it or not.
Okay. Manny, how you feel about these releases?
Listen. Is Tegan Knox the one that tore like each ACL every time she like tried coming back or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so I don't really remember anything about, Tegan Knox in ring besides her tearing her ACLs multiple times. Indy Hartwell. Last time I heard about her, she was in NXT getting married to the dude who now has the Wicks.
Yeah. That nigga should have been fired if anybody should have been released.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to get into that topic too.
There's probably some more on the horizon.
That was a follow-up to.
And then, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, he did seem like one of the guys, and he is a plug for, I want to say like football, the crossover between football and the WWE because, he used to play for the Chiefs or whatever. But there's not this era of the WWE doesn't really have anything for Baron Corbin, if that makes sense. Like his character, it's been squashed too many times to where it would even make sense to even be a reputable figure in the roster.
Yeah, real character.
Yeah, like if this was the Baron Corbin when he was first in NXT, where he was on that run where people used to they would count how many seconds his matches would take before it ended and shit like that. And
when he was the wolf.
Yeah, exactly. When he was the lone wolf, where I remember after every win, he would pop up the next week with a new tattoo or some shit like that. That was back in the day when he was cool, but so much shit has happened to him where fuck. So much shit has happened to him where it's not even cool anymore. So
nah. Go ahead, Eve.
Nah, I was saying, man, he got a point where it's they did so much to harm his character with like losses and just stupid gimmicks and embarrassing shit to where it's like low key, you can't even come back from this. You know what I'm saying? Like the damage is done. It doesn't even make sense to heat this character up because of how much y'all just smoked it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You come back with like a new name and new gimmick and some shit, but y'all completely just killed this nigga to where it's like, all right, well, we got nothing left but to fire you.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
even when it's like somebody like a Pat McAfee, even though they're definitely friends off screen and shit like that, but Pat McAfee calling him bum ass Baron Corbin, like, and I think Pat McAfee likes to have all these like fun little running gags that I don't think he realizes it hurts most of the people that he's doing the jokes with.
Yeah.
Like what we said, last week or the week before, one of the recent episodes, where him joking about how Chad Gable got shot in the head and still came back the next week like nothing happened. Like he'll do all these running jokes, and it just hurts people more than it helps them.
But I blame more Triple H for that. Because back in the day, I remember Coach Jonathan Coachman telling a story where he said something. I forgot who he said something about, but he basically he said they look weak or they look stupid or something like that. And Vince McMahon was in the headphones yelling at him like, "Yo, why the fuck would you say that? You just made that person look weak. You don't know what you just did. You're supposed to make this person look good. You make them look stupid. You make them look weak by saying that." So that's why I say I'll blame Triple H for that because Triple H is supposed to be in his ear like, "Yo, stop saying that." You feel me? Even if he's saying it on ESPN, it's like, bro, stop doing that because you're not helping right now. Like you doing condescending shit, making it look stupid. So cut it out.
Yeah, and that's the most annoying part where because they're trying to change the look and feel of what the WWE is right now. They haven't found that sweet spot where it's like, do we let Pat McAfee do the running jokes that he does on his shows and shit like that, or do we reel it in like Vince would? Because Vince is still trying to find out who he is. All right,
Yeah.
Cody, you can go ahead. I'm gonna take a step away, guys, for like a couple minutes because I need some water, or I'm just gonna be coughing the whole time. Sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. But I think like you guys bring that point up. I think that was kind of like the beginning of the end as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like a Triple H is supposed to put a stop to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So and by the way, it's not like Corbin hasn't been given chance after chance after chance. Like we've seen him as the Lone Wolf, Money in the Bank, Constable Corbin, Happy Corbin, Bum Ass Corbin. Like we've seen so many different versions of a Baron Corbin to where they tried to give him an opportunity to go out there and get the so-called brass ring. Like it's not like he haven't gotten opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it didn't work. I completely understand it. Like I understand it. Like you, at least he's gotten opportunities to go out there and do something. And if it don't work, it don't work. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he'll land on his feet with whatever he's trying to pursue with that. Like as far as you go to someone like a Tegan Knox, so her story is like it's just unfortunate after unfortunate event type shit. Like she was in I remember seeing her in the Mae Young Classic when she was going up against Rhea Ripley. And that was when like the first time in the company she had tore her ACL and everything. She out here just like crying, trying to wrestle through it, but just like she's hurting OD. Like,
Yeah, you just completely blew your shit.
yeah, like it's like she was like saying like she was more so crying of like the rehab, having to go through this again. Cause like overall in total, I think she tore her ACL 4 times.
Damn.
She tore her ACL like prior to coming to WWE, and then in the Mae Young, and then 2 times after that.
Damn. Nah,
So
that's crazy. 4 times is ridiculous.
yeah, like, and it's just like she's good in ring, and like they never gave her a character or nothing to like sink her teeth into. So it's like it's only so much you could do. You getting hurt, you don't have a character. Like it's like you know what I'm saying? It's only so much you can do. Like
No, that's a fact.
in Indy, I was never big on Indy Hartwell to begin with. I wasn't like my memory of Indy Hartwell was her on NXT getting drafted to the main roster.
Who would have
In a room, in a room full of NXT talent. She got a big ass boot on her foot. And I'm like, yo, this is out of everybody in here, you drafting her with the big ass boot. She could barely walk.
No.
That was, to me, her blasting moment in my memory. So
That's funny as hell. Nigga said, everybody, you got all these good able-bodied people, you gonna pick her.
and I don't want to shit on her, but like, yo, it's Indy Hartwell too. It's like, I could see if it was like a, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now Indy was from what I remember, her, she wasn't bad or nothing. She was pretty good. She was solid.
yeah, she wasn't like, I'm speaking like as far as like a standout to where you taking the person with the boot on their leg type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think she was good too. I think she was good. Like we said, she was just starting to get on TV and on the main roster with they pairing her with Candace and everything like that. And it's unfortunate.
Listening to the Black Announce Table.
I like your guys' style.